Hello and welcome from the Jurong West Stadium for Sunday football here in the AIA Singapore Premier League. And yesterday, our Saturday was focused at the top of the table, and there were plenty of movement at the top of the table, with Albrechts Niigata leading the way, and Albrechts Niigata and Ballistic Khalsa both leading the way at the top of the AIA Singapore Premier League. But today, our Sunday is focused on the other end of the table, as the bottom two slug it out here at Jurong West Stadium. Young Lions calling Jurong West Stadium home, bottom of the table, 0 points from 4 matches, and Tanjong Pagar United in 8th, 2 points from their 4 matches played. And they will both look to get their first victory of the season, and both teams will fancy their chances against each other to break their duck and come away with the 3 points this season. We'll have a quick look at the league table, and we'll have a close look at how the teams stand in the AIA Singapore Premier League. As mentioned, the Young Lions sitting bottom of the table with only the 1 goal scored this season, and that coming from Ilhan Fandi, who is now serving his national service, so he won't be in action today. And they have the worst defensive record in the league with 13 goals conceded. For Tanjong Pagar United, not too bad. They've had 4 games, they've drawn 2, lost 2, but 2 draws coming against the Lion City Sailors and Albrechts Niigata battling this place. They of course lost last weekend against Ballistic Khalsa in a hard-fought encounter. So there has been just 1 change for the Young Lions in today's match. But the news is, of course, looking at the bench. They only had 5 players last weekend against Albrechts Niigata. I can reveal that today, through national service commitments and injuries, they only have 4 players on the bench. So plenty of food for thought for both head coaches going into the match today. We'll start off and hear the thoughts of Young Lions head coach Nazri Nasir.
What are your thoughts on today's game?
I think the most important thing is for us to get a good performance, player-wise, individually. That's why I look at it, and also as a team. Okay, knowing that we haven't won any matches for the last 4 games we played. You know, even a draw, we didn't win. We didn't get a draw also. So I think today is basically I'm looking at least a point, or if you get 3 points, be better. So it won't be an easy game. Okay, looking at the players that I have. But again, I have the last 1 week after the last match. The whole week was the atmosphere was good. It's very positive, and just looking forward for this evening game.
Can you share what has the team been focusing on in training in the lead up to today's game?
What we are doing much, of course, we study the opponents, how they attack, you know, how their set pieces are quite deadly. Okay, in terms of their free kick and corner kick, when we saw them, and okay, they are quite very direct team. They playing very forward ball. We working a lot of defending shape. You know, because the last game, so we made 1 or 2 some errors that we need to improve. And of course, we also working a lot attacking. I think my players, especially the forward, be more confident up front. You know, the striker need to be more positive when you run 1 against 1 situation. I think we are working a lot of finishing and scoring this whole week.
This is your 2nd game in charge. Based on last week's result, what are the changes you are making heading to today's game?
Okay, 2 changes from the last game that we played. We got Iggy stepping down, Zul will be playing up front, and then we got Farid, so he's injured, and then Amirul Imran will take over his place.
Okay, with Young Lions missing quite a number of players, are you confident of getting your first win today?
Well, I feel it should be 3 points. This is the best chance for us to get the 3 points, for us to move further from the standing. Yep.
And lastly, Luis Jr. is back from injury. Will you be throwing him straight into the team, or will you be taking it easy with him?
Not yet. Actually, Luis is on the verge of recovery. So for us, we will take it things slow. We are waiting for him to be fully fit. Then we'll look and see from there.
Yeah, Hasrin Jalani, now caretaker coach of Tanjong Pagar United, and saying it as it is, They do fancy the chances today to get their first win of the season against the Young Lions. Nazreen Asseh, as you heard earlier on, will just be happy to take a point today, and it will be an uphill battle for them. They will make the one change today, but they will miss the services of Haris Stewart, who is not fit enough, obviously suffering an injury in the match against Albrechts Niigata, not past fit to take part in this match. They do have the 4 substitutes, and in the team list, it is 1 goalkeeper, 2 defenders, and 1 midfielder. So no attacking options to really call upon for Nazreen Asseh. And of course, they do have 5 substitutes in the restart of the AIA Singapore Premier League 2020 season, and they will not even be able to make full use of that. Referee Shakawi Buhari making his entrance alongside Abdul Hanan and Ruthan Raj, the 2 assistant referees today. And Jensen Fu will be the 4th official by the near touchline. The Young Lions will make their entrance as well in this staggered approach to the pre-match ritual, followed by Tanjong Pagar United. And both teams will look at this, despite the troubles that Young Lions have, as perhaps an opportunity to kickstart their season, to get the all-important victory, to get the monkey off their back, and to finally put a win column on their recent form and kick on for the rest of the season. It'll be a big match for Jacob Mahler, leading from the back at centre back, known of course for being a real combative midfielder, making his debut for the Singapore national team in central midfield, but his experience needed to lead a very young Lions squad. And he will be at the back alongside Said Akmal and Zamani Zamri. A new signing will hope to capitalize on chances if he gets them in this match against Tanjong Pagar United. There will be a start today, of course, for Mark Ryan Tan. We saw him off the bench against Albrechts, but it is his first start for the Young Lions. A big opportunity for the son of Singapore football legend Stephen Tan. And here come Tanjong Pagar United, and they have made several changes, and that will impact their squad here. Lewis Jr. still not fit to be in the first 11, but he is on the bench and can be called upon if required. Raihan Rahman leading the side today because there is no Farid Hamid. He is missing from the matchday squad altogether, not even a place on the bench for the club captain of Tanjong Pagar United. No handshakes, fist bumps, the order of the day, as it has been since the restart of the AIA Singapore Premier League. And a big one for both teams, as we see some new faces in the Tanjong Pagar United side. And we'll get to the team news, and let's have a look at the lineups, starting with the Young Lions. And as mentioned, just the 1 change for them. Haris Stewart not fit enough to make the matchday squad. So Mark Ryan Tan comes in for him, just the 1 change. But look on the right-hand side, just the 4 substitutes of the allotted 7. And they will struggle. No attacking options off the bench for Nazreen Asseh. It does seem to be Khairi Nadim and Zamani Zamri who will lead the line for the Young Lions, Jacob Mahler and Said Akmal at the back. For Tanjong Pagar United, does seem to be 4-5-1. No Delwinder Singh, still suspended. Farid Hamid not in the matchday squad. And Ignatius Zhang, who started the match against Balestier Khalsa, also on the bench. So there is a start for Zulkifli Hashim and Amirul Emran, both former Warriors FC players, now with Tanjong Pagar United and with their first starts for the Jaguars. Jan Mota at the back, number 5, with 2 goals for the season, leading the scoring charts for Tanjong Pagar United. They've scored 3 this season. Shodai Nishikawa with the other goal for the Jaguars. So there is Nazreen Asseh, and he will have plenty of concern of how they shape up here. Tanjong Pagar United, as Hazrin Jailani mentioned, they do feel they can get the 3 points here. And it will be a big boost for them if they can get the victory here away from home, at the home of the Young Lions. Hazrin Jailani, the caretaker head coach until the end of the season, replacing Hari Suap, who resigned on the eve of the restart of the AIA Singapore Premier League. So Tanjong Pagar United get us underway in their black and gold strip, attacking from right to left. And straight away, putting the pressure on. And they're going to press high up, as you can tell, pushing players forward. Here's a touch for Amirul, who's come into central midfield, it looks like. Amirul started the match against Albirex Niigata on the left flank. And Shahrul Nizam has shifted to that left. Mark Ryan on the right. And up front for the Young Lions, Khaireen Nadim and Zamani Zamri. Here is Yan Mota, looking for the big diagonal ball for Takahiro Tanaka. Loose ball picked up here by Suhairi. Zulkifli back to Suhairi. And a pitch a little bobbly at Jurong West. And players will have to get used to this. Certainly the Tanjong Pagar United players used to the artificial turf of Jurong East. Have made the short trip here to the west of Singapore. Tanaka, Mota. They'll run it out of defense. Tanaka. Plays it back here to Fasha. An early possession for Tanjong Pagar United here. The Young Lions back in their shape. They're not going to press from the front. They're just going to invite the pressure and look to counter whenever they can. They try to play it out. Ball goes straight here to Amirul. Opportunity for the strike here for Zamani. It takes a deflection and Tanaka will keep this in play to prevent the corner. Ball down the line. Doesn't really find Zulkifli. And picked up here by Zamani. Safi. Looking to get a cross away. Too much pressure on him by Hadi Putradila. And that will be a free kick to the Young Lions. Decent start by the home side. An early opportunity to put the pressure on. Zamani stands over the ball. So is Nur Adam. A three-man wall for Tanjong Pagar United. It is Zamani's delivery into the area, headed away by Shabil Hisham. And it's a clearance by Nashrul. Looking for Zulkifli. Picked up there by Said Akmal. Oh, he's on side here. Khaireen. Out comes Fasha. First with his feet and claims with his hands. Oh, he broke the offside trap there. Khaireen, still very, very young, 17 years of age. And leading the line for the Young Lions, has plenty of potential. Mota. Looking for the long ball. Dealt with by the Young Lions defense. It's a loose touch in midfield. Nishikawa. Just ran out of space there. Nashrul still alive. Shot comes in. Blasted over the bar. A scrappy play. The Young Lions just couldn't get it out from their defense. Nashrul putting himself about. Tried to take on Shahib. Loose ball came the way of Suhairi, who blasted it over the bar. Here's Mala. Oh, they lose it in midfield, the Young Lions. Interesting long ball. Zamani will chase, but Mota will use all his experience to play it back to Fasha. A big kick out. Khaireen battling away with Shabil. Khaireen does well to win it back. Finds Amirul. Still with the youngster. Amirul Haikal. Late challenge on him by Suhairi. And will he get the first yellow card of the match? Shakawi, referee, just telling him to calm down, but good enterprising play there by Amirul Haikal. Yeah, late challenge was Jan Mota, in fact. Just lunging in. Amirul doing well from a central midfield position and taking on the player. Comfortable in the middle as well from the flank. And again, it is Zamani and Nur Adam standing over the ball. Four-man wall set up by Fasha. A big opportunity here for the Young Lions. Shot comes in. Punched away by Fasha. And knocked away by Nashrul. Still in possession for the home side. Right hand's clearance. Referee blows the free kick and in favour of Tanjong Pagar United. Collision between Zamani and Suhairi Sabri. A high foot on Suhairi. Here's an earlier strike, a comfortable one. Fasha could have caught that, but averted the danger with a punch. Suhairi okay to continue. Former Home United player. Raihan, captaining the side today. Long ball out. Just a little too much for Hadi Putradila. His brother Ribianda on the bench. Of course, the focus on Makran Tan, son of Stephen Tan. But for Hadi Putradila and for Ribianda, sons of Saswadi Matadasuki, another Singapore football legend. So the future of Singapore football on display here at Jurong West Stadium. Here's Takahiro Tanaka, who will provide plenty of support from left back going forward. Good header by Nishikawa. Zulkifli spreads it out wide. Trying to link up with Nashrul is Amirul. It has been scrappy. And Tanaka will trot over to the right to take in this set piece. And Jan Mota has gone forward. Shabal Hisham waiting for the invite and he trots forward as well. So they're going to send the big boys forward for this set piece opportunity. It's going to be a deep delivery coming in. A collision in the area. Jan Mota claiming the foul. Right hand will play it all the way back to Fasha. Tanaka, who's now on the right. Shabil. And just reorganizing themselves here, Tanjong Pagar. Mota. Nice footwork there by Hadi Putradila. An angled ball looking for Zulkifli, who will run all day long. He is an AIA Singapore Premier League veteran. Known for his days at Balestier Khalsa. Most recently with Warriors FC. And now very much a Jaguar with Tanjong Pagar United. Interesting that Ignatius Ang has been left out. Plenty of options from the bench if required for Hasrin Jailani. Likes of Lewis Jr., Ignatius Ang, Surya Prakash as well. Shahib. Here's Mala. And they've been comfortable at the back so far, the Young Lions. outside of the football, looking for Shahib, who's gone on the overlap. The ball comes off him last, and Tanjong Pagar United will get the throw. Amirul will throw it to Shabil, and they will restart from the back. Young Lions, as soon as they lose possession, back into their shape. A rigid 4-4-2 by the looks of it. Mota's ball. Just clipped there, Hadi Putradila. Some discomfort. And Safi going through the back of Hadi Putradila. It might be a sore one. Mota out wide to Amirul. Fasha to Mota. Looking for the big diagonal once again. Goes for it and looks for the run of Nashrul. Will take on Shahib. Goal kick. Good defending. Good strong defending by Shahib Masnawi, who gave a good account of himself against Albrecht Niigata. There was some standout performance by the Young Lions individually, but as a team, just didn't click on the day against Albrecht Niigata, who just too strong and powerful in the end. It's Mark Ryan. Challenge comes in, a fair one. But good closing down by the Young Lions to win it back. Back with time. Final touch off Tanjong Pagar United player. And the Young Lions get the throw. Safi Jubri. We'll look for options. Zamani is making a run. Does go to Zamani. Nur Adam. Looks confident in central midfield. Does well to find Mala. Shahib. Looks for the run of Zamani, who's well offside. It was a good line in the end by Tanjong Pagar United. Yeah, just delayed the ball there. And Shahib and Zamani just went a split second too quick. A good run, an angled one, and playing on the shoulder of defense. If they get it right, Zamani would be true on goal. I've seen Khairi Nadim making that run similarly as well. Raihan. Time to turn here for Suhairi. Amirul goes back to Shabil. Good closing down by Khairi. Raihan. Looking for options. Plenty of time for Hadi Putradila. Just nicked off him by Amirul. Zamani's left to Mark Ryan. Centers it, looking for the run of Khairi. Come as you like. By Amirul to nod it back to Fasha. Yan Mota himself and Shabil Hisham with plenty of time on the ball. Tanjong Pagar United just trying to invite the press by the Young Lions. It's a loose touch by Mota, but gets the free kick. A late challenge coming in by Nur Adam. Just a heavy touch there, had to make up for it. Did pull out at the last moment, Nur Adam. Here's a better angle of it. Foul, it's fair enough by the ref. Hadi's touch is a heavy one. Try to win it back. Again, Nur Adam does well in midfield. Good ball by Suhairi. Nishikawa. Back to Tanaka. Raihan. Amirul down the right. Just trying to look for the run off Nasrul. It is a scorching hot day here at Jurong West Stadium, 33 degrees Celsius. It will cool down as the sun sets about 6:45, 7 p.m. local time. Mata again looking for the diagonal. Captain play. An awkward one, back to Amirul. Shabil under pressure. We go all the way back to Fasha. Straight to a young Lions shirt. Raihan deals with the situation. Well, they've been well drilled, the young Lions. Tactically set up really, really well. Leaving little gaps for Tanjong Pagar United to exploit. Mota gets away from Zamani. Hadi Putradila closed down. It's Makra and Tan. Tan does well to get away from Hadi with the layoff. Cleared by Tanaka. Getting more involved in the game in the past couple of minutes is Mark Ryan Tan. Safi Jupri down the line looking for the run of Zamani. And Tanaka is there once again. Raihan, always an option. Nishikawa. And releases Nasrul down the right. Good strong challenge, body to body by Shahib. And wins it back for the home side. Noradam almost caught by Nishikawa. Recovers well. Akmal. Poor clearance. Straight now to Tanjong Pagar United to counter. Suhairi. Strike from distance. Blocked by Mala, but referee pulls play back for a free kick for foul on Suhairi after the strike was taken. And is this Yan Mota territory? I saw him score a fantastic free kick against Albirex Niigata. And he is setting up here as if he's going to have a strike on goal. Ridwan Fikri in goal. He needs to set his wall up really, really well. It's a four-man wall. And will we see a Yan Mota special? 2 goals for the season for the Jaguars already. Here is Yan Mota. Just got too much height on that. Doesn't trouble Ridwan Fikri. Shake of the head by the big centre-back. Has the good technique, isn't it? Had plenty of pace. Had a bit of curl on it. But in the end, it doesn't trouble Ridwan in goal. Here's Mala. Shahib. Adam, who's done well. Lofted ball, looking for Zamani. Fasha came out, dealt with by Mota in the end. Amirul gets past Noradam. 2 shots each so far by Young Lions and Tanjong Pagar. Plays pulled back for an offside on Tanjong Pagar. Be a free kick for the Young Lions. Akmal squeezes the ball through to Mark Ryan. Zamani can turn. Zamani gets a strike away. Left-footed curler looking for the top corner. But Fasha saw it all the way and doesn't find its target. Nice first touch. Zamani sorted his feet out on his tricky surface. Looked for the curler. You can see what he was trying to do. Well, defense backed away from him. Saw the opportunity for the strike, but doesn't trouble Fasha. So Harry with the flick on. Hadi is crowded out. And just switched there, Hadi and Zulkifli. Zulkifli will lay down the flank. There's plenty of pace. Back in the day, it was Haizat and Zulkifli on either side for Balestier Khalsa. Zamani tried a spectacular flick for Mark Ryan. Doesn't come off. Here's side Akmal. I think important for Nasri will be, of course, to shore up the defense, and if they can get a clean sheet today, that will be a victory in itself. Decent ball out. Shahib with time to get a delivery. But good recovering challenge by Amirul Emran. He broke the offside trap here. Just needed to sort his feet out. It took a little bit too much time, and perhaps the surface played a part in that. There will be a corner to the Young Lions. And Nur Adam will take it. Left-footed out swinger. Mala is in the area, so is Akmal. Shahib as well. It's a danger, it's a threat in the air. Nur Adam's delivery to the... Well, it's looking for Mala. Came off Khairi Nadim in the end. That's a deep ball. Plenty of shirt tugging there. And Khairi Nadim perhaps feel that it's a bit too tight on him, the marking by Suhairi. The ball has gone out of play. Throw in for the Young Lions to be taken by Safi Chupri. Back to Safi. Amirul. Diagonal ball looking for Khairine. Fasha does well to claim. But they push plenty of players forward for these restarts. Tanjong Pagar United, they do fancy winning the aerial battle, of course, as they go along once again. Zulkifli does get a hit on that. He'll chase his own header. And forces Syed Akmal to put it out of play. They have a throw. But they can exert some pressure here through Takahiro Tanaka. And here's the Japanese. Some nifty footwork, gets the cross in. Loose ball. Picked up by Amirul. So Harry can't squeeze it to Tanaka. Here's Mark Ryan. No, Adam didn't see the men from behind. Tanjong Pagar on the attack. The cross comes in. Scuffed badly, and that will go out for a goal kick to the Young Lions. And this will be the first water break of the match as we approach the 25th minute mark. 60 seconds for the players to get some fluids on board on a very hot and humid day here at Jurong West Stadium. Still 0-0 between the Young Lions and Tanjong Pagar United. For Tanjong Pagar, if they do get victory today, an opportunity to go up to 6 in the table. The spot currently taken up by Lion City Sailors, who were defeated in dramatic fashion yesterday by Albrecht Niigata. Victory for Young Lions will see them off the foot of the table. They would go level on points with Brunei DPMM, who have played just the one game so far, that victory over Tampines Rovers at the Hassan Al-Bolkiah. They have had defensive issues, the Young Lions. Worst goal difference in the league. 13 goals conceded. But first 25, 26 minutes here at Jurong West Stadium, and they've kept a clean sheet. And Nazri Nasir will be pleased with that. Here's Shahib. Back to Mala. Amirul looks to release his winger, but Shabil will get there first. And in fact, indeed, will be Fasha Iskandar. Shahrul Nizam down the left has been a little bit isolated. We'll look to get a little bit more involved. Play has come down more on the right of the Young Lions than the left. Mota. Tanaka. Here's Shabil. Looking for the run of Nishikawa. Here is Nishikawa once again. Mala clears his lines. Raihan picks up the pieces. Amirul. Raihan. Mota. Looking for Tanaka. Awkward clearance by Mark Ryan Tan. Amirul's pass looking for Zamani. Mota gets ahead of the Young Lions, number 7. It's been scrappy so far. Good win by Hadi Putra Dila. Tanaka. Also Kifli can't make it stick. Nur Adam comes away with the ball. There is Shahrul Nizam. Has the option of Shahib. We'll go back to Jacob Mala. Here's Shahib. Under pressure. Mala will have to get to this first. Ridwan helps out his centre back. Clears his lines. Onto the main road here at Jurong West. Mala just having a word there with Shahib, who just closed down and didn't have the option. Was a heavy ball back, and Ridwan taking no risk with the clearance. Amirul to throw. No foul on Nasrul. Raihan. Shaib's header. Scrappy in midfield. Raihan gets it under control. Amirul. Shodai. A nice touch. Looks for the give and go. Finds Zulkifli. Tried the return pass to Nishikawa. Doesn't come off for them. And Ridwan grateful to collect. You can see what he was trying to do. Good defending by Syed Akmal. He just stuck a foot out to prevent the give and go. And here is Syed Akmal. Crossfield ball, dealt with by Amirul. And Shahrul Nizam will get a hit of Nashrul. Here's the pace of Shahrul Nizam. Can he get a cross in? Good defensive work once again, Amirul Emran. Great tackle. And comes off Shahrul Nizam. Goal kick for Tanjong Pagar. Here's Hadi Putradila. Battling away with Syed Akmal. Tanaka challenge with Noradam. Nice flick there by Tanaka. Right hand lunging in. Mala's clearance. Deflects to Zulkifli. Good ball here to Nishikawa. Offside flag is up. Well, it opened up there for Shodai Nishikawa. Good initial pass by Zulkifli Hashim. I have a closer look at the replay. The clearance for Mala fell kindly to Zulkifli. Oh, Shodai Nishikawa, very, very tight. Flag did go up very late. Make your own mind up at home. Nice turn here by Kairin. Out wide to Mark Ryan Tan, up against Tanaka. Here's Tan. Tanaka, strong defending, and uses his body to good effect. And wins the throw as well for his side. A good positive play by Kairin, coming deep to collect. Mark Ryan trying to shift it to his right foot. Tanaka read that well and just plays it off Tan. Young Lions back in possession. Noradam. Hoofed the ball looking for Shahrul Nizam. Amirul comes off. Amirul last, and that will be a corner to the Young Lions. Just putting on a little bit of pressure here, the home side. And up goes Akmal and Mala. Did come close earlier on. Noradam's delivery did find Kairin. Had a big tussle with Suhairi. That's one to look out for. You can see just near Fasha. Ball is the deep one to Akmal. Gets the header in. And Jan Mota eventually clears the danger. They look dangerous in these set-piece situations, the Young Lions. Decent ball in, a deep one. Akmal, a good header up against Amirul Emran. And he'll fancy his chances on that one. Fasha's kick. Big battle there by Noradam and Nishikawa. Shahib comes away with it. Oh, dangerous ball into the middle of the park. Picked up there by Zulkifli. Hadi Putradila. Suhairi. Right hand switches play. Good first touch. Shahid does well to get his body in the way. Yeah, just making up for his error there and apologizes to his teammates. It was a dangerous ball played into the middle. And Ridwan, one of the two changes made by the Young Lions today. Ridwan with the start. And Mark Ryan coming in as well. And Nazri Nasser happy to shuffle his goalkeeping pack and giving experience and valuable game time to these youngsters. Well, Mark Ryan just nudged aside there by Zulkifli. Free kick goes Young Lions' way. A good call there by the referee, Shakawi Buhari. It was done well so far. No big flashpoints to deal with. Just niggly fouls like that. Here's right hand. Inviting players to move forward before he takes the free kick. Looking for Tanaka. Mark Ryan with the defensive header. But both coaches will feel they have a chance in the second half if it does stay 0-0 at the break. Tanjong Pagar United will feel that they have the strength and depth as this cross comes in from Tanaka. And a free header there by Shodai Nishikawa. He wasn't picked up. A run from deep. And he will be kicking himself for not finding the target. Tanaka always a threat from the left. Good cross in. And they struggled with picking up players against Albirex Niigata, the Young Lions. And that bad habit shown once again. All the time in the world. A bit of pace on the cross. Shodai Nishikawa will look at that and feel he should have found the target. Now, Young Lions will go on the attack. Here's Mark Ryan Tan. Centers the ball. Did it come off a hand? They're appealing for handball of Tanaka. Zamani with the foul on Jan Mota. But we have a closer look at that. Mark Ryan Tan's ball into the area. Did it come off the hand? Mota seems to be in some discomfort after that challenge. We have a closer look here. The ball coming in. Oh, did it come off Tanaka's left elbow? Did slip. And that's a talking point for you. Young Lions finding some joy when they attack down that right. Okay, we'll have a closer look at this. Well, I think it did come off his elbow. It's up to the referee now to interpret it, whether it's incidental. Did it have any effect on the trajectory of the ball? Eventually doesn't make a call on that one, referee Shakawi. Zamani gets ahead of Mota. Good recovering clearance. Suhairi caught there by Amirul. Some niggly fouls going on. Perhaps the last warning there for Amirul Haikal by referee Shakawi. Ball trying to release Tanaka once again. And Mark Ryan doing his defensive duties well. But Tanaka so attacking minded from left back. And perhaps Young Lions feel they can exploit the gaps left by his eagerness to go forward here. Hadi and Tanaka standing over this corner kick. Interesting to see two players standing over a corner. It will be Tanaka. Good delivery, looking for Mota. Cleared. Still alive. A deep ball. And well claimed by Ridwan Fikri. Good safe hands. Tries to release Kyrene. Now go from keeper to keeper all the way to Fasha. And 4 minutes to go until the break. Still 0-0 between Young Lions and Tanjong Pagar. Mota. Clip ball. Too much for Nashrul. Disappointed with that. Here's Jan Mota. And here's Shahib. They're looking for options down the line. Shahib will pick up the loose ball. Fasha to the eager Takahiro Tanaka. Zulkifli. Down the left. Using the run of Tanaka with the overlap. Ran's header only finds Zamani. And Mota comes away with the ball. Here's Tanaka once again. Takahiro Tanaka onto his right foot. The shot comes in. Into the near post. Not enough pace. And doesn't find a target in any case and doesn't trouble Ridwan Fikri. Such a live wire, isn't he? Tanaka down the left. Yeah, had the option of picking out Nishikawa. Went for goal instead. And Nasri will definitely tell Safi and Mark Ryan Tan to keep a closer eye on Takahiro Tanaka, who's been the biggest threat for Tanjong Pagar United going forward. Amirul Stroh. Nishikawa wins that individual battle. Back to Amirul. Right hand. Mala, good reading of the game. Oh, Zamani and Kyrene getting into each other's way. Suhairi. Exchanges passes with Zulkifli. Tanaka. Zulkifli onto his right. Tanaka once again. Mota. Shabil Hisham being closed down by Kyrene. Good closing down from the front by Kyrene. Forced the error from Shabil. Mota's clearance picked up by Zamani. Just right hand. Trying to drive forward from midfield. That true pass looking for Zulkifli. We will have 1 minute of added time at the end of this first half. Nice cross-field ball again. Mark Ryan Tan, an option down the right. He has time here. The speedy winger, Mark Ryan Tan. Oh, offside flag has gone up on Safi Jupri. He had the option to go for goal, direct. Did Tan. Just straight offside there, Safi. Tan will perhaps regret not going for goal or picking out a man himself. Well, the long ball evades both. Players challenged for it. His right hand. Mota. One final opportunity perhaps for Tanjong Pagar United. A strong header away by Shahib. A look at the watch by referee Shakawi Buhari, and he brings an end to this first half here at Jurong West Stadium. Plenty of grit and determination by both sides. No real opportunities of note here between Young Lions and Tanjong Pagar United. But a clean sheet so far for Nasri Nasir, and he will be pleased with that. Tanjong Pagar United have had the better of the play, and they have options off the bench as well. So an intriguing 45 minutes coming up, but at halftime here at the Jurong West Stadium, it is Young Lions 0, Tanjong Pagar United 0. So halftime at Jurong West Stadium, Young Lions 0, Tanjong Pagar United 0. And attacking options, it's a struggle for the Young Lions today as they only have 4 players on the bench, so no one to call upon. But the players on the pitch have had their moments, so have Tanjong Pagar United, but no real chances of note created as we have a look at for the Young Lions. The best moments from the first half, and this free kick coming in, punched away by Fasha Adam very early on. Fasha Iskandar could have caught it, didn't want to take the risk, punched it away to safety. And Young Lions did actually start the game pretty brightly. Tanjong Pagar had a free kick of their own. Yan Mota, their very own free kick specialist, scored a spectacular goal against Albrecht Niigata before the break in the season. And couldn't replicate it this time around. And just too high. And that special technique of his didn't bother Ridwan Fikri in goal. Tanjong Pagar United were lively, tackles were flying in, they had an opportunity as Zulkifli tried to play in Shodai Nishikawa. There was a lot of nearly moments in the match and passes just not being hit hard enough or not finding the right pace. And on this occasion, well, good defending by Said Akmal to prevent the give and go between Zulkifli and Shodai Nishikawa. Zulkifli playing in the false 9 position for Tanjong Pagar United. They don't really have an out-and-out striker, Luis Jr., on the bench. Brightest player on the pitch for Tanjong Pagar United has been Takahiro Tanaka from left back, and there was a fantastic cross finding his countryman Shodai Nishikawa coming in unmarked. As you see Nishikawa on the edge of the area, running into the area, no one picking him up. Should he have found the target on that occasion? But again, the pace and the trickery of Tanaka down the left has been a real delight for Tanjong Pagar United in the first half. Yeah, so those were the best moments in the first half. There were other near moments. Mark Ryantan had some good opportunities down the right and tried to use his pace up against Takahiro Tanaka, who left a lot of gaps. Obviously going forward, Mark Ryantan had a few opportunities. Sharul Nizam, who was playing on the left, had some of his moments. It was a good battle between him and Amirul Emran. But as it stands, 0-0 at the break. And as it stands, this is the table at half-time. We put Young Lions down 4 point, Tanjong Pagar United going up to 3 points, level on points with Brunei DPMM. Just a reminder, this is as it stands, 0-0 at the break. And options for Tanjong Pagar United, should they require Luis Jr. an option, Ignatius Ang an option, Surya Prakash, Ribianda Saswadi Mata, so they can call upon these guys should they require. And Hasrin Jalani, I'm sure at some point will bring on Luis Jr. Even though he is not 100% fit, he will be a great addition. As for Young Lions, well, they have Irfan Najib, Danish Irfan, and Idraki Adnan as outfield players to call upon. Nur Shafiq Zaini in goal if Ridwan Fikri does suffer an injury. But yeah, no attacking options for the Young Lions. And really troubling for them. Harry Stewart missing, Ilhan Fandi and several others serving national service. So that is a problem that Nazri Nasir has to deal with. See the shots there, 10 in total, but just the one on target. And that was Nur Adam's free kick. It was punched away by Fasha Iskandar. Corners 2-1 for Young Lions. And both sides sharing 2 offsides. No yellow cards. It's been fair so far, although tackles have flown in. It's got a little bit niggly, but the referee, Muhammad Shakawi Buhari, keeping a lid on things in the first 45 minutes. Plenty to play for in the second half. Both sides, as mentioned during the first half, will feel that they can get the 3 points here. Young Lions will feel really good about themselves, having kept a clean sheet. That might be their target for this game, to keep a clean sheet. And a point for them would be a victory in itself with the struggles they have with personnel. For Tanjong Pagar United, well, they have plenty of options off the bench. As mentioned, the star signing Luis Jr. coming back to full fitness, and he had a couple of minutes in the previous match against Balestier Khalsa. Perhaps 10-15 minutes. Can he have an impact? Ignatius Zhang, plenty of tricks in his pocket if he does come on, as well as Surya Prakash. So as it stands, as the teams go through the team talks and as the substitutes go through their warm-ups, it's still 0-0. We look forward to the second half coming up very, very shortly. Welcome back to the Jurong West Stadium as we await the arrival of the teams for the second half. Just hearing news that perhaps Tanjong Pagar United will make a change at the break. It will be interesting to see who they bring on to provide some impetus in their attack. Perhaps shore things up in midfield. And Hasrin Jailani has his full complement of 7 substitutes to choose from. And Hasrin Nasir not as lucky with just the 4, including the one goalkeeper in Noshafiq Zaini. As it stands, Young Lions have their first point of the season. Can they keep the clean sheet that I'm pretty sure Nasri Nasir has worked on really hard over the past week? I did mention they were attacking on their attacking, but I'm sure defense is also something that is an issue that they need to plug. They've been leaking goals, 13 goals conceded in the 4 matches played. Let's have a closer look at the Jurong West Stadium pitch. It's been bumpy in certain sections. And passing football, perhaps not conducive for this surface at the moment. It's dry as well, it hasn't been watered. So the free-flowing passing game that perhaps Tanjong Pagar United or Young Lions want to play. And perhaps the reason why they have gone long on certain occasions. Just by the bottom of the screen you see and Tanjong Pagar United subs going through a rigorous warm-up and getting ready to be called upon. Back out on the pitch are the officials. It will be a staggered arrival as it was pre-match. And the Young Lions making their way out, and Nasri Nasir will be pretty pleased with the display so far, limiting Tanjong Pagar United's chances. Mala has stood strong at the back alongside Said Akmal, and Ridwan Fikri has come out and claimed dangerous balls into the area, and he's done well on his return to the starting 11. As you can see, Tanjong Pagar United now making their way out onto the pitch. Just from the corner of my eye, I do see Ignatius Ang getting briefed by Noor Alam Shah. And perhaps he is one of the players coming on. Surya Prakash stripped as well. So they're going to make an attacking change at the break. Ignatius Ang and Surya Prakash. And just get confirmation on who they will replace. Ignatius did start the defeat against Balestier Khalsa. And Nasrul Amin will be replaced Ignatius Ang on for him. And Hadi Putradila makes way for Surya Prakash. Well, they definitely have more attacking intent now with the introduction of Ignatius Ang, known to his teammates as Iggy. And Surya Prakash down the other wing is a tricky customer as well. So they have pace to burn up front. Ignatius Ang, Zulkifli Hashim and Surya Prakash. Shodai Nishikawa will be the supporting act to that front three. Young Lions in this, of course, 0-0 at the break. Can they last the full 90 minutes with only 4 substitutes to call upon? Young Lions in the red strip, attacking from right to left. Early touch for Ignatius Ang. Noradam. Sharul Nizam gets past Amirul. Here is Sharul Nizam. A big battle there. And decision goes against him. And Amirul and Raihan trying to stop the pacey winger. Still an option off the bench for Tanjong Pagar United is Luis Jr. The Brazilian used to call some notable world football names his teammates at the youth level. Fabio and Rafael da Silva, formerly of Manchester United, were his teammates back in Brazil. Shahib Stro, Surya Prakash. That's well to get away from the defender. Ball down the line. Looking for Ignatius Zhang up against Jacob Mahler. Good defending, good strong defending. Reading of the game, excellent by the Young Lions captain. There's no right arm. And that left foot just swings it out to the right to Makarayan Tan. Khairi Nadim, the option down the right. Has to deal with Jan Mota. Nadim. Back to Safi. Here's Khairi Nadim. Hooks the ball into the area, looking for Sharul Nizam. Good defensive header by Amirul. Surya lays it out to Ignatius. The two substitutes combine. Surya once again. Under pressure by Nur Adam, and that's straight to Makarayan Tan. Tan and Khairi getting into each other's way. It's a pity. They do get the throw, the Young Lions. Remember, Khairi just 17 years of age. Amirul with time, gets a strike. That's a clean one as well. Straight into the arms of Fasha Iskandar. Worth a shot for Amirul. No one really closing him down. A good technique. A good, comfortable save for Fasha. Clearance goes straight to Mahler, who clears it. Strong header by Shabil. Here's Nishikawa. Zulkifli makes the run down the left. Nishikawa trying to bring it all the way down the flank, and a good defensive clearance by Akmal. Tracked the run, tracked his opponent all the way through. Tanaka to Zulkifli. Back to Tanaka. Little nutmeg. Tanaka is opened up for him. Tried a spectacular. Didn't come off for the left back. A cheeky little nutmeg in the process. Amirul won't want to see this one again. He just opened up for him. A little bobble as he took the strike. And that actually goes out for a throw-in for the Young Lions. Right hand. Tries to squeeze it to Amirul. Ishikawa gets ahead of Tan. Tanaka. Tanaka with the pace. Well tracked by Makarayan Tan. Right hand. Mota. Suhairi. The ball comes to nothing there. Tanaka did make the movement and then just checked his run. Tan has done his defensive duties as well, has found some joy down the right. Ridwan, take the goal kick. Yeah, Mota always favourite to win that aerial battle. Ishikawa back to Mota. Mota out of position. He can get the right ball here. Tan plays it back to Safi. Amirul. Mala. And Shahib. Dealt with by Shabil. Can't keep it in play on that occasion. It was Amirul. You do expect the pace of the game to get a little quicker. The sun is beginning to set as that ball is clipped into the area. Tan can't control it. Tanaka with the clearance to Nishikawa. Suhairi. That's a poor pass out. Noradam to Kyrene. Taking on Shabil. Noradam down the left. Can he get a good cross in? Has options in the area. And Fasha Iskandar claims. And Zamani was waiting for the scraps. A good enterprising play by Nur Adam. Picked up the loose ball. Decent ball in. But well claimed by Fasha. Just picked up the loose ball here, Nur Adam. Again, only had Zamani to aim for in the area. That might fall for Zulkifli here. Akmal just getting his body in the way. That's good defending by the Young Lions defender. I do feel the introduction of Luis Jr., if it does happen, will just add a whole different dimension to the attack of Tanjong Pagar. They don't really have a target man. They do favor the long balls. And the frame of Luis Jr. will give Mala and Akmal something to worry about, that's for sure. Amirul. Ball will find its way here to Ishikawa. It's a late challenge on Amirul Haikal. They've given a good account of themselves, the Young Lions. Many of these players tasting professional football for the first time this season against seasoned veterans and likes of Raihan, Amrul Emran, Nishizang. Radam just caught. There's a foul by Suhairi. Perhaps an opportunity to make something count from this set-piece situation. Nur Adam is standing over it. Decent ball in. And that's a goal for the Young Lions. Jacob Mala will claim it. And they take the lead here at Jurong West Stadium. 9 minutes into the second half. And joy for Nazri Nasser. And a superb ball whipped into the area by Nur Adam. And Fasha Iskandar came out, but didn't claim it. And it is Jacob Mala with a captain's header, with a captain's goal. And they lead. Just the second goal of the season for the Young Lions. But how crucial could that one be? Well, leading by example from the back is Jacob Mala. And up against Jan Mota, got ahead, got the goal. Well, they made the changes at half-time, Tanjong Pagar United. But it's the Young Lions. Got the first goal of this match. Ishikawa. They have to respond here, Tanjong Pagar. Ishikawa with the cross into the area. And Mala is there. doing his defensive duties. Oh, Ignatius Zhang tried to turn Noradam, gets caught in the process, and now free kick for Tanjong Pagar United as they look to respond almost immediately here. Tanaka stands over this. He wants to have a go. Jan Mota is trotting into the penalty area and has the option to go straight for goal or perhaps find a target in the penalty area. Here is Takahiro Tanaka. But they have something to hold on to, the young Lions. Tanaka standing over it. Will he go for goal? Does he fancy his chances? Right, does go for goal. He only finds the wall. Second ball into the area. Jan Mota almost set himself up for the shot. Kyrene putting the pressure on. And so is Sharon Nizam, who helps out his defender. Corner though to Tanjong Pagar United. And Ignatius Ang will take left-footed in swinger. Gets a good ball in. Oh, tries to at least, looking for Zulkifli, who's making a run near post. A little shell shocked here in Tanjong Pagar. And they would have felt coming to this game that they were marginal favourites. With the options they have off the bench, Tanaka will not be able to keep that loose ball in. Credit to the young Lions. They're missing players for several reasons. National service, injury. Only 4 players on the bench. They are 1-0 up. It's the first yellow card of the game, and Amirul Haikal just had one foul too many. As mentioned earlier, a victory here could be the kickstart to either of this team season, and for the young Lions, perhaps some belief that they can take on the older boys. The right hand will stand over this free kick. Clip ball into the area, looking for Mota, who hits it into the danger zone. Jacob Mala with the clearance. Trying to take this quickly here, Kyrene. A foul by Shabil on Zamani. And another yellow card, this time Shabil. Good quick thinking there by Kyrene Nadim to get the throw in into play quickly. Zamani just caught there by Shabil. And another set-piece opportunity for young Lions. Keep your eye on Jacob Mahler once again on the top of your picture up against Jan Mota. Noradam joined by Zamani on this occasion. Noradam's delivery is another good one. Another opportunity. Almost finding Said Akmal on that occasion. Perhaps just put off there by Takahiro Tanaka. Second wicket ball swung in by Noradam. Akmal almost on the end of that. Credit to Tanaka just putting off young Lion centre back. Playing with some belief now. Definitely have stepped up a gear, the young Lions. Sharon Nizam. Ball out wide to Kyrene. Nice play. Shahib with the cross. He goes for goal, in fact. Perhaps should have found a man in the middle. But that is the belief they're playing with, young Lions, at the moment. Good setup play. They're playing with so much confidence. Tell you what, not a million miles away by Shahid Masnawi. Decent effort in the end. Ball will find its way all the way through to Nishikawa, who take on Safi Jupri. Nishikawa gets a strike away. Now Ridwan Fikri with the dive. Did come off a young Lions defender and will go out for a corner. But good direct play by Shodai Nishikawa. He cutting onto his right foot, taking on Safi. Got a strike away. Oh, did it come off Said Akmal in the process? Corner, Tanjong Pagar. Ignatius Zhang. Can he do better than his first corner? It's a better one. Goes all the way through and gratefully claimed by Ridwan Fikri. Came off and Shahid Masnawi. Lucky there, could have bounced to anyone. And into the grateful hands of Ridwan. Young Lions on the attack, down the left. Kyrene's ball into the area. Is that a penalty? They're looking for a penalty. It was a challenge between Yan Mota and Zamani. And Nishikawa on the other end. And racing away. Still with Nishikawa. Ignatius Zhang. Surya Prakash. Back to Ignatius. Gets caught. Free kick on the edge of the area for Tanjong Pagar. Mala stating his case. But it's flowing nicely. This game, it's opened up. There's a problem on the other end of the field. Here's the opportunity. Challenge coming in from Nur Adam. Mala saying it's not enough for a free kick. But yeah, worry for Tanjong Pagar United as we see this opportunity. Kyrene, decent ball in. And a challenge between Zamani and Yan Mota. Yan Mota did have his hand around Zamani. Luis Jr. is ready to come on for Tanjong Pagar United. But first, this free kick coming up. And Takahiro Tanaka is standing over it. Luis Jr. will have a good 25 minutes or so to have an impact on this match. Not fully fit, as Hasrin Jailani mentioned. But they need a goal. Perhaps can it come here through this set piece situation through Takahiro Tanaka. Yan Mota struggling on the other end of the pitch. Tanaka with the free kick. Five-man Young Lions wall. Tanaka! Punched away by Ridwan Fikri. Corner, Tanjong Pagar. And they're going to make the change. And Luis Jr. will come on. And he will replace Suhairi Sabri. Yan Mota back on the pitch as well after receiving treatment. again, two players standing over the corner, Tanaka and Surya Prakash. Delivery will come in here from Tanaka. Players going down in the area. Ishikawa keeps it in play. Right hand. Clips it into the right. Players still down in the area. They're playing on here. Tanaka's deep delivery. Claimed by Ridwan Fikri. Attention needed for both Nur Adam and Ignatius Zhang. There was a coming together in the earlier set piece. Ignatius Zhang, a substitute in the second half. It'll be a real worry. A shake of the head by Iggy. There you see Luis Jr. Good to see him back in action, back on the pitch. Nur Adam does seem to be okay. So does Ignatius Zhang. Play will restart with Ridwan Fikri. .22.5 minutes to go as Ridwan Fikri slips that clearance. Young Lions leading by a goal to nil. Shabil, strong coming out from defense. Surya taking on Shahib. And they've actually raised the game since going 1-0 up, the Young Lions. You can see the confidence flowing through their veins. Here's Mak Ryan Tan. Good reverse ball. Sharul Nizam to make it 2. And does. Cool, calm, collected by Sharul Nizam Mazlan. And Young Lions go 2-0 up against Tanjong Pagar United. And it was excellent football to set that chance up. That was Mak Ryan Tan. Look at the movement by Sharul Nizam. And when he had this opportunity, kept his cool into the far post, slotted it past Farshai Iskandar. First goal of the season for Sharul Nizam. 2-0 to the Young Lions. And they're looking at their first victory of the season. And they cut open Tanjong Pagar United's defense like a hot knife through butter. Big moment for this young man, who's been excellent second half. And we'll take a quick water break and a chance for Tanjong Pagar United to assess the situation. They've made the changes and the big players are on the pitch now. I don't think Luis Jr. has even had a touch since coming on. There is a problem for a Young Lions player being stretched off. And they'll have to make a change. Tanjong Pagar United looking to make a change of their own as well. Yes, Mak Ryan Tan. His game is over by the looks of it. Idraki Adnan ready to come on for the Young Lions. You can't take your eyes off this match. So in comes Idraki Adnan. Mak Ryan Tan would claim that assist, of course. He's had a good 70 or so minutes on his first start for the Young Lions. Confirmation of change perhaps for Tanjong Pagar United as they go on the attack. Here's Surya Prakash. And Farkan has come on for Tanjong Pagar. Surya will claim the corner. And he'll leave it to Tanaka to take. Well, who would have seen this scoreline? Young Lions 2, Tanjong Pagar United 0. Ignatius Ang can't carry on, and the substitute is substituted. Tanaka's delivery, it's an awkward one. Jan Mota gets a touch. Mala, good header away to Kyrene. Jockey first touch. And wins the throw for the Young Lions. Take as much time as possible here, the Young Lions. Something to really hold on to now. Well, never mind hold on to. They're more likely to score in the second half. It's been a game filled with shots. 18 in total. Akmal. Two ball is a good one. Draki winning possession back. Here's Nishikawa. Finds Surya Prakash with some time on the ball here. Still with Surya Prakash. Mala, no nonsense, gets the ball away. Raihan out wide to Tanaka. Taking on Shahrul Nizam, ball into the area, flick comes in, and they pull one back, and guess who? Luis Jr., first goal of the season. And there's life for Tanjong Pagar United. Oh, good ball in here. There is the aerial threat we're talking about. Luis Jr., marked by two Young Lions players. Bullet of a header, no chance for Ridwan Fikri. They pull one back, and it's the comeback on. Tanaka with a great assist, great cross. And that's why they brought on Luis Jr. Not fully fit, but still enough to have an impact here. Back to live pictures, and looks like there is a problem for Zamani. Nur Adam has put in some delicious deliveries in the second half. Can he do so once again? It's a good one. Oh, Mala goes down under the challenge. Put into the right area by Nur Adam, and has every right to question why was no one attacking it. And Fasha in a rush. Junior giving Surya Prakash something to chase, a little too far forward for Surya. Tanaka ready with the assist. Ball to the right, looking for Amirul. Shahid will just see that one out. How fascinating. Final 15 minutes. can't really tell how the pendulum will swing next in this game. Both sides still going for it. Mota's defensive header goes out for a throw to the Young Lions. Nur Adam has had a real influence in this match. Contender for man of the match, certainly. And there he is once again, battling away with Farihin. Yellow card for Nur Adam. Commentator's curse. They have real target men up front for these set pieces. Luis Jr. That's a good ball out. Almost a good one. It's too far for Tanaka. And it's all about gamesmanship, and for these Young Lions players, haven't been in these situations too many times. Will they be able to see it out professionally? Surya, still with Surya Prakash. Luis Jr. tries to turn, brought down by Mala. Another free kick opportunity, and a yellow card to Jacob Mala as well. Junior just trying to turn Mala on that occasion, brought down by the Singapore international. And they've had a few of these set-piece opportunities in good positions. They haven't made it count. Tanjong Pagar. Five-man wall being set up by Ridwan Fikri, Luis Jr. and Sakahiro Tanaka standing over this. Junior sizing this one up as if he's going to have a go. It is Junior! Into the grateful arms of Ridwan. As Young Lions prepare their second change of the match. Concentrated so hard on getting it on target. Straight into the arms of Ridwan Fikri. Irfan Najib ready to come on for the Young Lions. Here's Kyrene down the left. Shahib gets a decent ball in. Headed away by Tanaka. Still alive. Shot comes in. And did he get a touch at the end there, Fasha Iskandar? No, says the referee. And Shahrul Nizam almost getting his second of the match. They look good going down the left here, the Young Lions. Decent ball in. Tanaka's header only finding a Young Lions player. And Amirul Haikal, a shot coming in by Shahrul Nizam, fizzed over the bar. A good game of football. We have 10 more minutes of this. Can Young Lions hold on for what would be such a morale-boosting 3 points? Junior can turn and plays in Surya Prakash. Surya's ball just a little behind Zulkifli, who's ran and ran. And here's a change for the Young Lions. Kyrene Nadim, an attacker, being brought off for Irfan Najib, a defender. And Nazri Nasir making his intentions known. Irfan will slot. Might be a pack 5 for the Young Lions. Partnering Akmal and Mala. This is Draki. Nice feet by Draki. Nur Adam wins the throw for the Young Lions. It does seem to be a back five, three centre backs of Syed Akmal, Irfan Najib and Jacob Mala. And left wing back Shahib, right wing back Safi. Here's Draki. He's done decent since his introduction. Irfan gets a touch. Irfan, of course, with experience playing with Tampines Rovers. Long ball, claimed there by Fasha. He's eager to get it going here. Amirul. Good header. Strong one by Irfan. Hoofed clear. And Motak dealt with by Mala. And Shahid can't keep it in play. This throw by Amirul, cleared by Mala. Amirul once again, here's Junior in the area. And you have to be careful not to put a tackle in unnecessarily. Junior fighting and battling away with Mala. And Mala comes on top. And releases here. Zamani, good turn. Has the pace of a Shabil. Still Zamani. And a big chance here for Idraki. First touch too heavy. A fantastic play by Zamani Zamri. Oh, important interception in the end. Zamani running down the wing. A good pick out to Idraki. Good defending in the end by Takahiro Tanaka. He had the vision to pick out Idraki Adnan. The corner of his eye. He hasn't scored in this game, but has definitely played a part. Zamani Zamri. Corner coming in via Noor Adam. Oh, that's gone out, back in. A wasted opportunity. But they have extra energy in their legs at the moment, Young Lions. They can see the clock ticking down. 7 minutes away, less than 7 minutes away from the first win of the season. Fasha, route one. Prakash, fancy flick to Tanaka. Still with Tanaka. Prakash down the left. Back to Tanaka. Cuts in, gets a cross in. Good defensive header. And they're trying to hit Tanjong Pagar on the counter. Oh, sloppy pass. Raihan win possession. Nishikawa. Surya Prakash. Tries to feed Luis Junior. It didn't have the pace to find its way through to the big Brazilian. A lot of tired legs out there. Tanaka, plenty of time to size up a cross. It's a deep one. He just can't nod it back on that occasion. Amirul Emran making the run from right back.
Come back, come back!
Nice flick by Zulkifli. Determined play. Oh, tough challenge by Mala. He has to be careful, already on a yellow. And that's his final warning by referee Shakawi Buhari.
Get back, Jay, it's okay. Come on, Jay, get back. Hey, alright.
Oh, late challenge on Farhin. Oh, lucky to escape a yellow card. Mala Such a dangerous tackle to make on a yellow card. Might have got a nick on the ball on that occasion. Second viewing. Anyway, cross coming in from this set piece by Tanaka. 4 minutes to go. High line by the Young Lions. There's a big gap between Ridwan Fikri and the next line of defense. If he gets the delivery spot on, could cause danger here. Tanaka. It's a low one. And Nur Adam gets a foot on it. Clearance by Idraki. They haven't really made the set piece situations count, Tanjong Pagar United. They've had a few opportunities in decent positions. And you've seen what Nur Adam has done with this set piece. Good ball in. Jan Mota got a touch on that. Not a decisive one. And as the clock ticks down, that was Jan Mota. Don't think he really expected that ball. Young Lions can make one final change, and I do anticipate them making that one final change for them. Amrul swings it to the left, dealt with by Safi. Tanaka. Still Tanaka. Zulkifli. Nishikawa. Still Nishikawa getting into the area, has to be careful, goes down under the challenge. No foul, says referee Sharkawi. Oh, we have a closer look here. Nishikawa, that burst of pace against Said Akmal. Yeah, right decision in the end by the referee. Not enough for me on that one. But corner will go Tanjong Pagar United's way. They take it short. Tanaka, ball into the area. It's bobbling around, and did it come off the post? Was so close to the equalizer for Tanjong Pagar. And they took it short. And no one picking up that. It did come off the post. Let off. Tanaka, another delivery coming in. Find its way through to Luis Junior. Still Luis Junior. Somehow gets a cross in. They're queuing up at the back, Tanjong Pagar. But they've committed players forward, and now can the Young Lions break? Plenty of pace. Shabil, is he exposed? Body to body. Now back to front we go. Good initial play there by Nur Adam, and now he's just racing back. Tanaka. Nishikawa. Oh, sandwiched by two Young Lions players. And yellow card to Safi Jupri. Change coming up. And Sharonizam Mazlan, who at the moment is sitting on a winner. But they're going to hold on. Two Young Lions players down. They only have one outfield player to bring on, in Danish Irfan. 4 minutes of time to be added on. Well, Sharon Nizam still on the pitch. I was just walking off here, and yeah, that change I think confirmed here. Oh, eventually he's coming on here, Danish. Oh, they have to defend stoutly here for the next 4 minutes. Tanaka with the delivery. referee just sorting out. Aji Baji in the penalty area, keeping a close eye on things, not even looking at the free kick. Tanaka's delivery, it's a flat one, headed away. Now they can counter. Good energy levels here by Amirul Haikal. Still Amirul. Corner flag time. Keeps possession. Idraki. Still Idraki. He's going all the way, Idraki Adnan. He's gone here. What a save, Fasha Iskandar. Oh, bamboozling the Tanjong Pagar United defenders was Idraki Adnan. An important save by Fasha. Down the other end, Nishikawa. Zulkifli to Nishikawa. Free kick, Tanjong Pagar United, edge of the area. It's Irfan Najib who gets the yellow card. Well, have a look at this footwork by Idraki Adnan. Beats 1, beats 2, beats 3, beats 4. Beats Jan Mota twice. Good save in the end by Fasha. Oh, big moment. Call for a big time player, and Luis Jr. is of that caliber. He's already scored one. Now we'll see a dramatic finish. We saw dramatic finishes in the 2 games yesterday. Will we see one here? Junior with a cross in, evades everyone and goes out for a goal kick to the relief of Ridwan Fikri. Well, perhaps contemplating should he have gone for goal, Luis Junior. Tricky one to defend. Irfan Najib just missed the header and he missed everyone else at the far post. Seconds left. Jan Mota, a good header. Adam slips. Raihan. Malav a strong challenge. Adam with the dummy. Amirul. Here's Surya. Anywhere will do for the Young Lions at the moment. They give it back. Nishikawa. Zulkifli taking on Safi. Can he get a cross in? Just too much. Oh, Zulkifli Hashim. And Ridwan will take as much time as allowed. Shakawi Buhari just having a quick word for Ridwan to get on with it. And will they hang on for a big victory? Their first of the season here, Young Lions. A well-deserved one. Some spectacular performances for them tonight. The ball goes out of play, and there goes the full-time whistle by referee Shakawi Buhari. And the Young Lions have done it. Against all the odds, they have come away with the victory against Tanjong Pagar United. Only 4 players on the substitutes bench, ravaged by injuries and players' commitments to national service. But they have come away with the victory. Big 3 points. They are off the bottom of the table. That spot now taken up by Tanjong Pagar United. It was 0-0 at half-time, but it came alive in the second half. Goals by Jacob Mahler and Sharoniza Mazlan gave the Young Lions a 2-0 lead. And Tanjong Pagar United brought on all their big guns in the second half. Luis Jr. not 100% fit, with a bullet of a header to pull one back, and there was pressure. And they piled on the pressure non-stop on the Young Lions, but they held out. We'll have a look at the highlights of the match, and not much to pick up on the first half. Nishikawa probably with the best chance of the first half. Left unmarked in the penalty area, and Tanaka with a decent cross. Nishikawa just couldn't find the target. Into second half action. The Young Lions started well. Amirul Haikal from distance saw no one closing him down and looked up and decided to have a pop. Decent save by Fasha Iskander. That was a sign of things to come for the Young Lions. And this is where it turned for them. Jacob Mahler with a bullet of a header past Fasha Iskander, getting ahead of Jan Motta. And a big goal by the Young Lions captain. Superb delivery, by the way, by Nur Adam. And that's on 59 minutes. Young Lions, they went 1-0 up. And that's really a brave header by Jacob Mahler. 1 became 2. Mark Ryantan coming in from the right, sets up Shahrul Nizam. And in this position, kept his cool, slotted it past Fasha Iskander off the post to make it 2-0. His first goal in professional football. And what a way to cap it off. Good pass, good timing of the run by Shahrul Nizam. He made a good run. And nice finish past Fasha Iskander. And they were on top at this point, Young Lions, with confidence coursing through the veins of all of their players. As we have another look at this finish. Tanjong Pagar United didn't let their heads down and piled under pressure. Tanaka with a brilliant cross in. Luis Jr., marked by Akmal and Jacob Mahler, sandwiched by them, manages to get ahead on it, past Ridwan Fikri. And they had life into this one, Tanjong Pagar United. And they piled under pressure after this. And Luis Jr. just not getting enough of the ball. But they almost stole it. And added another one, the Young Lions. Indraki Yatnan. Look at this for a move. Perhaps goal of the season if he found the back of the net. And Fasha Iskander denying him. But silky feet by the substitutes. Have a look at the amount of players he's taken on here. Almost 1v5. Taking on the whole Tanjong Pagar United defense. Just couldn't find a finish. Excellent save by Fasha Iskander. So, a breathtaking second half. But the victory goes to Young Lions at the end of the day by 2-1. A fascinating encounter. Confirmation that they are off the bottom of the table. And what a game. 22 shots in total. 5 shots to 4 for the Young Lions. Tanjong Pagar United with 7 corners. They had countless free kick opportunities as well. They just didn't take advantage of that. 5 yellow cards in the end for Young Lions, but they won't care. They got the all-important victory. So here is the tale of week 6 and drama in all of these matches. Geylang International going down 3-2 at HOTH to Balestier Khalsa, who are now second in the table. Dramatic scenes at Jurong East as Albrechts Niigata beat Lion City Sailors by 3-2. And as we've seen here at Jurong West, Young Lions winners over Tanjong Pagar United. They're off the bottom of the table, and Nazrin Asay will have a nice long look at the table when he gets the chance. Tanjong Pagar United still yet to win, the only team yet to win this season in the AIA Singapore Premier League. What a week it's been in round 6 of the AIA Singapore Premier League. And we close it off with victory here at the Jurong West Stadium. Young Lions 2, Tanjong Pagar United 1.
It's good to see them achieving this result. Yeah.
And how does this affect the team morale, seeing that, you know, people were expecting that this to be a first win for Tanjong Pagar?
We are hoping for the first win. We've been working at. I think we prepared well, but I think it's one of those days where everything doesn't